Hello everyone, welcome back to another What If story. Today we are going to be covering What If Freeza Turned Good with part 9 of the series. But before we begin, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content. It'll only motivate me to continue doing more content. Well, with all that said, let's begin. In the future timeline, Trunks would be running from an unknown threat that killed his mother. He was revealed to be Freeza Black. Once Trunks sees Freeza, he is enraged as he powers up into Super Saiyan 2 and tries to battle Freeza Black. And he does actually land a few blows, but that wasn't enough to kill him. And Trunks has to go back in time. Once Trunks goes to the main timeline, he yells that everyone shouldn't have trusted Freeza. Everyone will be confused. What is Trunks talking about? But Trunks would say, in the future, Freeza will betray everyone again. But after hearing this, everyone will be even more confused. What is Trunks talking about? Freeza is dead in his timeline, and Freeza never turned good there. But Trunks would continue. Freeza is attacking this timeline, and he believes it could be this Freeza. Everyone will be reluctant to hear it. Why would Freeza just suddenly do that? And how would it be possible that he is attacking Trunks' timeline? Like, how did he get there? Trunks doesn't know, but he is almost certain it's this Freeza. And little by little, all of the Z fighters will have a feeling that it is their Freeza. This isn't the first time he has betrayed everyone, but surprisingly, Vegeta would be the one to tell Trunks that it couldn't have been Freeza, because Trunks was hurt, yes, but Frieza tortures his opponents before letting them go, even if he needed them alive. Vegeta would look back on how Frieza would torture some of his army if they do a mission wrong, and they will be heavily injured before being put in a healing tank or killed. So this person has to be an imposter. So Vegeta would want to find out who this imposter is. But Vegeta would also want to show Trunks that this imposter can't be Frieza. So Vegeta brings Trunks to Frieza, and Frieza, seeing Vegeta on his island, would ask, what is he doing here? But then Frieza would lock eyes with Trunks. In this timeline, Frieza was not killed by Trunks, obviously, or even really fought Trunks. Though Trunks really wanted to kill Frieza, since his timeline went the same, but when he did, Goku and the others stopped him. Back to the present, why are the father and son duo here? And Vegeta would say that he wants Frieza to fight Trunks, and Frieza would agree. But before the fight, Frieza would want to see Trunks' full power. Trunks would be confused, but he powers up into Super Saiyan 2 and shows his full power. Frieza would then power up, but stays in his final form, and is holding back, and Trunks would think that this is Frieza's full power, since he doesn't know about Golden Frieza. The battle between Trunks and Frieza would start, with Trunks and Frieza at the same level of power, and Trunks would notice that something is really wrong, because if this Frieza was Frieza Black, Frieza would use way more power to put fear in Trunks, and during the battle, Frieza would even defend the animals, stopping the battle to make sure that the animals escape. So Trunks would call off the fight. Okay, he knows that Frieza is not Frieza Black, but Frieza would ask the father and son, who is this Frieza Black? And Vegeta would tell Frieza about Frieza Black, and Frieza would be enraged to hear that there is an imposter. He will kill this imposter for impersonating him. There is only one Frieza, the protector of Earth. Vegeta would turn away at this comment, and while this is happening, at Capsule Corp, Frieza Black would appear, and Goku would yell at Frieza Black, saying, why would Frieza do this? And Frieza Black would laugh, saying that he is supposed to be the Emperor of the universe, and he is just doing his job, becoming Emperor of every timeline in the universe. Goku would tell Frieza Black that he will not have his way, because he will be defeated here and now. Goku's hair would spike up as he powers up into Super Saiyan 2. Piccolo would ask Goku if he would be better off using his Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue form against Frieza, because Goku does know that Frieza does have his golden form. But Goku would tell Piccolo that he got this as he rushes at Frieza Black. The battle will begin with Frieza and Goku being evenly matched, as Frieza, Vegeta, and Trunks goes back to Capsule Corp thanks to instant transmission, and Piccolo would be shocked to see Vegeta and Trunks with Frieza, because he still thought that Frieza Black was actually Frieza. And Frieza actually sees Frieza Black, and is even more enraged. How dare this insect put those clothes on his body? No offense to Goku, but those clothes does not look good on him. The battle would continue with Goku going Super Saiyan God, and Frieza Black would go back to the future, and Goku would be confused, asking what happened, and Beerus and Whis would notice that Frieza Black's ki was similar to Zamasu's. So Beerus and Whis would go to Universe 10, while Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, and Trunks goes back in time, because the time machine was not destroyed. So the four would go back in time. Piccolo and even Gohan would want to help, but the time machine does not have the space for them to go. So the four warriors will go to the future, and after a while, Vegeta alerts Frieza Black. The imposter will reveal himself, and Vegeta would power up into Super Saiyan Blue, telling Frieza Black that he will defeat him, and Frieza Black would smile, saying that he won't mind fighting an appetizer. Vegeta would be enraged at this remark, as he rushes at Frieza Black, and they have their battle. Frieza Black would show off his golden form, and he stabs Vegeta as Vegeta falls to the ground, and Frieza would look intensely at Frieza Black, seeing that he knows that he has a golden form. Frieza would power up into his own golden form as he rushes at Frieza Black. Goku and Trunks would power up into Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan 2, respectively, as they also rush at Frieza Black. But Zamasu arrives, distracting Goku and Trunks, and he goes to fight them. Frieza would be beaten down by Frieza Black, and Goku and Trunks would be beaten down by Zamasu and Frieza Black once he knocks Frieza to the ground. The present warriors would barely be saved by Vegeta after the Zamasus uses a combined attack. Vegeta would fly to the ground, and Frieza would know that everyone needs to escape. So Frieza puts most of his power into a clone to distract Frieza Black and Zamasu. Thanks to Frieza's durability, his clone is able to last long enough for the present warriors and Trunks to escape. Once they get back to the main timeline, Frieza will be enraged at his loss. He will not expect this, and Vegeta wanted to get stronger. Also, Gohan and Piccolo, seeing the four warriors struggle against the Frieza imposter, they will say that they'll have to help, and Frieza's clone could hold on for a while against the Zamasus. So Vegeta, Goku, Trunks, and Frieza would decide to go into the room of spirit in time. Goku and Trunks would go in for a couple of years, while Vegeta and Frieza spends a whole 10 years in the time chamber. In that time in the time chamber, Trunks was able to get God Ki and get Super Saiyan God, while Frieza has obtained a new form, but we won't see it just yet. Now with the time machine being made bigger by Bulma, Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, Frieza, Gohan, Piccolo, and Bulma goes back in time. And while Bulma helps the survivors, the fighters will go to fight Frieza Black and Zamasu. Piccolo and Gohan would battle Zamasu, and Frieza would want to battle his imposter with his new form. Frieza Black would laugh, asking if Frieza really thinks he is able to defeat him. When they battled last time, it was not able to last long, and he was defeated, even when Frieza had help. Frieza would say that that might be the case, but has Frieza Black heard of Black Frieza? Frieza Black would be shocked as Frieza goes into golden and continues to charge up. Frieza's aura would turn from gold to black as his skin breaks. Frieza Black would be shocked as he sees the power of Frieza in front of him. Now before we get into the battle, I know it will be confusing to keep up with these two Friezas having black in their name. And just remember, if I say Black before Frieza, it's Presence Frieza. And if I say Frieza Black, it's Zamasu. Now the battle will begin with Frieza shooting a death beam at Frieza Black, and Frieza Black would barely be able to block the attack. Frieza Black would try to rush at Frieza, but Frieza blocks the attack, and Frieza will kick Frieza Black in the stomach before uppercutting him into the air. Frieza Black would power up a super sudden blast, but Black Frieza would smile as he sends a blast of his own at Frieza Black. That counters the attack and hits Frieza Black. Frieza would rush at Frieza Black, with Frieza Black powering up an attack, and Frieza will power up a last Emperor. The two will clash up close, and Frieza Black would end up on the ground, as Frieza Black looks down at himself, and Frieza would not waste time. Frieza would power up a final last Emperor attack, as he sends the attack at Frieza Black, and with this attack, Frieza Black would be killed. Back to Piccolo and Gohan versus Zamasu. Piccolo will beat down Zamasu until he is unconscious. He would then yell Mafuba as he seals Zamasu into the Mafuba jar. Now the day is saved, and the Mafuba jar is given to Trunks before everyone returns to the main timeline, and Trunks goes back to his timeline. Now we will go into a period of peace, but not for long, as down in hell, Dr. Gero would create a new android with the model of Janemba, but this Janemba is a different color and is called Android 21. But for the sake of the what if, we can call this Janemba Black. And now his rampage on the other world continues. But that is where we are going to leave it off right now. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the content. And if you ever wonder what I've done by me, if anything isn't clear in the video and in the explanation, or I just messed up on the story of Dragon Ball, then leave a comment down below. But with all that said, I'll see you all in the next video. See ya, and until we meet again.